welcome to Five Things to Know. I am joined today by Carlos Lopez, founder and president of Lopez Tax Services and Latino Tax Professionals Association. Carlos, welcome back to Tax Talk today. I can't believe it's been nearly a year since our last visit. I really enjoyed speaking at last year's Latino Tax Fest. Thanks again for the invitation. It was quite a party. I was telling people about that the rest of the year. I couldn't talk enough about it. I wanted to check in with you about the upcoming program. But first, for those that do not know, can you tell us what the Latino Tax Fest is all about?
Yeah, Latino Tax Fest is what I call a fusion of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. What we do is we want to teach everybody the latest, greatest continuing education, updates from the current tax season. This year's going to be quite a bit with that new OBBBA or OB3 as we call it around here. And also we have some new and exciting features we're going to offer at our conference. And I know it says Latino Tax Pro, but it's all inclusive. It's for everyone. And you don't have to speak Spanish to go.
Well, I can attest to that, Carlos. I was pleasantly surprised to see quite a few of the peers that I've known for years from around the country showing up at the Latino Tax Fest. So it definitely was a very nice bonus to see that. When is the fest this year and where can we attend?
Yes, it's going to be at the same place as last year at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. And it's going to be from June 22nd to June 25th.
Great. Do you have keynote speakers that are lined up that you'd like to share with us?
The first one I'd like to share with is Pamela McGee. She is a retired WNBA player. She was in their league for 16 years. Her son is also an NBA player, and he's been a professional player now for 17 years. And she's going to be our motivational speaker, and she's going to talk about financial literacy and how it relates to not just Latinos, but Latinos, Blacks, everyone. Our next motivational speaker will be Rosa Maduras, and she's going to also talk about women in business and what they need to do to get themselves more into the current flow of things.
Great. I'll look forward to seeing those. That sounds like a different twist than our normal tax conference. But again, Latino Tax Fest is a different twist than our normal tax conference. So I'll leave it at that. Now, I remember last year the marketplace that you had was bigger than I've seen, short of maybe some of the larger IRS nationwide tax forums. Are you planning on having as big of a marketplace this year or bigger?
Yes, we're going to be bigger this year, Alan. Thanks for asking. This year, we're adding in what we're calling Startup Row. When you walk into the marketplace, on the right-hand side, you'll see 10 stand-up booths where these are going to be for entrepreneurs. It's going to be for business startups who want to attend a national conference but can't afford all the fees. So we're opening the doors to the new entrepreneurs, and I want everybody to visit them and see what you can learn and pick up.
Great. You know, I had a great time at the last year's Latino Tax Fest. I can't believe how much there is to learn. You put on Cohen's, how can I say this, side by side, the same class in Spanish as well as in English. So for everybody, and both rooms are full.
Yeah.
So which I find amazing. How many days are you going to run this year? How many hours of education are you going to be offering? And if you have a few hot topics that you know are going to be there, you'd like to share those with us, that'd be great.
Sure. Yeah, so it's going to be Monday through Thursday. And then on Monday, we'll have, in the morning, there'll be 2 or 3 federal hours. And then after that, we'll run the 5 California hours for all of our CTEC attendees. This way they can get all their CTEC hours and their 15 federal hours in one place, don't have to take a test. And you can get a total of 23 CPA hours or enrolled agent hours or CTEC hours if you stay the whole time.
Any major topics that you really think they're going to be big draws this year for the conference?
One thing that we're going to do, Alan, this year that I have resisted for years is I'm going to get up there and talk about how to run your company and how to expand from a small one-person shop to 6 offices preparing a little over 9,000 tax returns a year. Yeah, I get asked every year, how did we do it? How did we get to where we are today? And I've always thought, well, no one told me how to do it.
Well, you got to share your secret sometime.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I've been seeing more and more of the associations adding practice management workshops to their conferences every year. So I think it's important. As a matter of fact, the IRS nationwide tax forms, we've been doing a practice management workshop each year on the Monday before the conference starts. So yeah, I think that's great. I think that's going to be a big draw. I can't wait to hear your success story, although I've watched you grow over the years. So it's been great to see that. Any last words you'd like to add before I close this up, Carlos?
Yeah. One thing we're going to add this year to New at the Fest is going to be our theme of network to net worth. Surround yourself with successful people. And Ellen, that's why we have you there. You're part of that group. And we love having you there. You're interesting. You're on point. But yeah, this year it's going to be network to net worth. Surround yourself with successful people at the fest.
I'm all over that. Carlos, this has been really great. This year's Latino Tax Fest sounds informative and exciting. I look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again on the May show for Tax Talk Today on collections. I can't wait to have that show as well, where we'll talk about the features and functions of the IRS automated collection system. We've got Darren Guillot on this one, the former commissioner of collections, and I know he can't wait to talk about it. You can read more about the program on our website. Thanks again for everybody for listening. And as always, it's been great learning with you.
Tax Talk Today, the tax show for the tax pro, is the innovative educational program presented in collaboration with the IRS, designed exclusively for today's tax practitioner.
There's various loss limitation rules we need to be aware of when we have a business activity.
Each program features in-depth panel discussions with key IRS executives and leading authorities from the tax practitioners community. Tax Talk Today features real-time interaction. Innovative and easy to use, Tax Talk Today is the only program that brings the IRS directly to you. Tax Talk Today can be viewed in large groups in the office or from the convenience of your home. To get continuing education credits for watching a program, purchase your CPE credits today. Tax Talk Today, the tax show for the tax pro.